was the morning after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Great fight, amazing fight. If you haven't watched it, go see the highlights. Do what you gotta do. But it was definitely a fight that you had to see and just be there. Okay. Um, man, sad fight. You know what I mean? Loma got robbed. I seen some people in my comments and people was DMing me last night saying it was a close fight. Some people even said they would have took a draw. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have even took a draw. Like, bro, like if it would have been a draw, I'd be like, all right, okay, cool. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Even though Loma won, a draw would have been decent, 50-50. You feel me? But the fact that they gave it to Loma, and then they posted, Top Rank posted the judging scorecards. I'm gonna put the scorecards on the screen. It was just all the way off. Like you could tell that they were just back there just adding on points and just doing shit because ain't no way. If you watch the fight, go back and watch the fight. If you watch the fight, for all the people that's saying Devin Haney won and it was a close fight, if you go back and watch the fight, you can clearly see that Devin Haney Loma was getting the best of Devin Haney throughout damn near the whole entire fight. Devin had a few rounds. He had about 3-4 rounds where he was actually hitting him work and actually, getting his hands on Loma. But Loma was hitting him with all type of combinations, clean shots. He couldn't really get his jab off the way he wanted to, like he did with George Gambosis. Like usually Devin Haney, he usually would win with that jab. You know what I'm saying? But Loma towards the end of the rounds, like you seen Loma was getting a lot more confident. He was moving his hands a lot more. You can tell that Loma had him figured out towards the end of the rounds. Like he had him figured out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me think. Okay, and that's what bring me to this next question. And I want y'all to answer this in the comments. Shakur Stevenson hopped in the ring last night after the fight was over. Okay, he been fishing for the Devin Haney fight for the longest. Y'all know Shakur Stevenson, he's in his prime right now. Devin in his prime right now. The fact that Loma did all that at 35, a lot of people was doubting Loma. A lot of people were saying, oh, he's too old. He's too old to fight. He's too old to fight Devin. He's too old to fight Devin. This, and this. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's at that age and got the best of Devin in that fight, it makes me think, what would Shakur Stevenson do to Devin Haney? Now, that's the question I got for y'all. Shakur Stevenson, he hopped in the ring. He said Devin was scared. They ran out the ring. He said that's how he coming. He got in the ring. He tried to challenge Devin. Devin ran out the ring. Devin body language throughout that whole ending of that fight, you can tell that his body language it just wasn't the same Devin at the end. Usually Devin is confident. He ready to talk that shit on the microphone. You could tell he really didn't feel like he won that fight. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney know he didn't win that fight. He know he didn't win that fight. The judges know he didn't win that fight. The people in the arena, everybody knows he didn't win that fight. But who do y'all got? Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. I honestly feel as though Devin Haney's a great fighter. Shakur Stevenson, great fighter. I haven't seen too much Shakur Stevenson fights, but from the fights I did see, he got a lot of style. I feel like a Shakur Stevenson fight and Devin Haney fight, that would be a fight kind of similar to Loma. I think that fight would go all 12 rounds, and it would be like a technical fight. You know what I'm saying? That fight was sort of technical towards the beginning, and then they just started brawling towards the end. So I'm not sure how that fight will go, but I feel as though Shakur Stevenson will find a way to get around Devin Haney. I feel like he's confident. He genuinely feels he can beat Devin Haney. They both in a prime. I'm curious to see where this is going to go. This fight leads to all the great fights. This Loma fight just led to all the great fights. Even though I would want Loma to win that fight, I would love to see him become undisputed again. It was just a sad night last night, man. And then just seeing that video of him crying, it just fucked me all up because I know he gave his all. I seen that he gave his all. But Loma's a very humble guy, very great guy. You could tell that he took it like a champ. He didn't, even though he was robbed. Loma know deep down he was robbed. Loma know deep down he won. He gonna get with his camp and they gonna talk about that. But even though deep down he know he lost or got robbed, he still took it like a champ. He still gave his props. And I love how respectful he is, like, man. But it is what it is. Get in the comment box down below. Let me know how y'all feel. Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney. Who you got for that fight? If so, if you got Shakur Stevenson winning or Devin Haney winning, how you got them winning? Knockout, all 12 rounds. Like, how do you feel like that fight would go? Let me know in the comment box down below. And also let me know how you feel about them judges' scorecards that was posted by Top Rank. Let me know, man. This shit is getting wild.